news with companies about the opportunities you guys have to save through smart engineering. And it's really nothing, I would say, that's too complicated. It's just basically us extending Meralco's commitment to helping our customers really have low cost, high quality, highly reliable power systems. And I'll spend the bulk of my time really going through some case examples so that you get an idea of the types of things that you can be doing as well in your organizations. So as I said, we all know that power is an important and major component in our businesses. And I think there's really a lot of things we can do to help companies improve on that. So let me share some statistics we've put together from data that we've gathered from our users. So on average, buildings spend about 1.3 million pesos on their electricity bill annually. And if you translate that, it's almost a little bit more than 15 million of spend in a year. So if there was an opportunity for someone to really lower that, I think that would be a pretty good objective or initiative. Now, what we saw was when we looked at the data is that about one of two buildings have really underutilized electrical facilities. So what does that mean? You have things that are to a degree over-engineered for what you want, and that translates to wasted opportunity or wasted capital. And then a corollary to that is we also saw that a lot of these companies were using less than 50% of this capacity. So even if we were to assume that we would like to have a certain margin of safety, I think a lot of us would agree that 50% is a little bit on the extreme side. The other thing that we also noticed when we looked at the real estate industry is a lot of buildings in this industry don't have the proper power factor. And if any of you are familiar with the Meralco rate structure, anyone with lower than 85% power factor pays a certain penalty. And if you're higher, because that helps us improve our quality of service as well to our end customer, anyone that has higher than 85, you get a bonus from Meralco. So there's significant opportunity as well for companies to improve in this area. I think just in terms of the statistics, we wanted to just emphasize that we want people and company to look at their electrical facilities as something of an investment rather than sunk cost. So these are something that you can use to really help further your organization. So now I would like to share with you some examples of work we've done with some major companies to help them save through smart engineering. I think this is the more interesting part of the presentation. So what are the different areas that we can create opportunities for you? Basically, if you look at your buildings and scan it from top to bottom, you'll see that there's really a lot of things that we can go in and help you improve on, from having an efficient HVAC or air conditioning system to helping install solar panels to provide renewable energies for you, looking at right-sizing your electrical facilities, having efficient lighting facilities, as well as furthering the green agenda with electric vehicles. So for today, I'd like to share with you some examples of what we've done in terms of both right-sizing electrical facilities as well as optimizing your HVAC and lighting spend on your building. And the reason I emphasize this because this is where you can definitely get a lot of benefit in the shortest amount of time, and that's something of a low-hanging fruit from our perspective. So on electrical facilities, smart engineering can really deliver four main benefits to you as the consumer. One is obviously if you aren't oversized, it reduces the amount of capex that that you need to invest initially. Second, with the reduced capex, you also reduce the amount of operating and maintenance work you need to do on these facilities, and therefore reducing your OPEX as well. Third, and I think this is especially important for the real estate industry, is you're able to save on valuable real estate that you can otherwise be selling rather than using on these facilities. And then last but not least is improving the lifespan of your equipment, which also then helps you improve as well on your operating expenses. Now let me go through an example of a vertical project where we in essence helped one of the leading real estate company realize our vision of doing smart engineering on their electrical facilities. Now the scope of work that we were given was basically end-to-end. We did both the design, supply, testing, commissioning of their electrical facilities, and that also included us doing a third-party validation of the original design that they developed. So we can actually come in at any point in the development process. Obviously, it's more beneficial for real estate firms to get our services in the design phase, because that's one cost that they can then avoid duplicating. But we can still come in with already designed works. So this example here, what we were able to find, so originally the location of their electrical facility was at the first floor basement, and I guess as many of you know, that's fairly prime real estate relative to other upper floors in the building. When I think about parking, I'd rather have a parking slot in the first floor or basement floor rather than floor 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, which I think was the case for here, where they put their electrical facilities or the original design on the basement and left some space, or what we were able to identify was so what we were able to identify, they had some opportunities without changing the layout, architectural. They had some opportunities to move up their electrical facilities from the basement to the 7th floor. So being able to do that really contributed a lot, both in terms of a reduction in the type of capex that they would need to spend, in terms of having facilities that are closer to where the load is. And what we didn't quantify is obviously the type of improvements that they needed to do in the basement height for them to be able to fit these facilities. So just from a pure facilities perspective, they were able to save 10 million by this simple move. The other thing was they were able to free up or utilize about 5.6 million worth of parking space that are more premium and therefore more desirable for their end customers. So that was one of the things that we were able to help them sort of think through and ensure that they can do this without compromising power reliability, quality, and future operating convenience. The other thing that we also did for them is we looked at their current design for their electrical facilities and looked at their load profile or expected load profile based off of the data that we had within Meralco. And we determined that there was an opportunity without sacrificing reliability to reduce the amount of electrical facilities that they would need to install. So reducing the gensets, the transformers, and so on. So that translated to really significant upside for them from a capex perspective. What we also saw was from a arrangement perspective of the different equipment, because I think a lot of people who design these facilities don't really actually operate and maintain them. So that part of the equation is sometimes left out. So what we were able to do as well was redesign the flow of their electrical facilities to make it so that we not only reduce the amount of wiring that was involved, and wiring, especially for big capacity application, is really expensive. So not only were we able to reduce that, we also made it so that there was better accessibility to equipment, and therefore dividends in terms of savings in operations. They could realize that in the future. So in terms of just sharing with you a little bit of the statistics, the work we did was able to really reduce their capex by about 25% relative to their original design. We were able to optimize the equipment layout, give them more spacious electrical room, and then, as I said, made it easier for the future operators of these facilities to operate and maintain that facility. So I think this was a big win for us, and we've had a lot of interest, and we're working with a lot of real estate companies actually to help further spread the word and help them realize these types of savings. Another example I would like to share with the audience today is on horizontal development. So although we try to hide where this is, I think a lot of you are going to be able to guess which development this is, a 75-hectare tourism enterprise zone, where in essence we were again asked to come in to help design, engineer, construct, and supply all of their electrical facilities. And the example I wanted to share with you is on the powerhouse for two of their main facilities, so a sports center and sports stadium. Now, as per original design, they basically had two separate powerhouses that occupied a total of a little over 1,000 square meter of land in the development. What we were able to do was really take a look at consolidating all of these facilities without sacrificing the quality of service nor the reliability and type of redundancy that they were looking for. And we were able to then save them, I think, about 600 or so square meters in space that they can now use for other more value-added activities. So I think that was something that that particular firm was really very happy with. So we were able to reduce their investment costs, reduce the real estate footprint by about 600 square meter, as well as a corollary to that, reduce the amount of charges that Meralco in essence would ask from them, because as anyone who's familiar with the Meralco bill, you have a demand charge that's really tied to the capacity that you declare that you need for your particular facility. So this was, again, a very big win for our customers here. Now, my last example or last case study is for state-of-the-art cement factory that was experiencing, I would say, little bit of a low power factor, as I mentioned earlier. We were asked to come in, take a look at what was happening, and come up with a solution to help them increase their load factor. I'm happy to share with you that from a low of about 82% power factor, we were able to increase it to about 95%. And this translated to, aside from optimal electricity usage for this particular customer, savings of about close to 7 million in terms of their electricity bill annually. So again, significant savings for what I believe is not that much sort of upfront effort and cost. Now, for HVAC and lighting, I think the biggest benefit that people will want is obviously on the electric consumption side. So if we're able to, at the onset, give you the most efficient lighting design and HVAC system based off of the type of use you have for that particular real estate property, then I think you benefit from that in day one. That doesn't mean that we're not able to as well take a look at your current facilities and find ways for us to save electricity for you through very smart retrofitting. So what I want to share with you is just an example of basically Meralco practicing what it preaches. So in essence, my firm is going through all of the Meralco facilities, buildings, offices, service centers, and so on, and taking a look at lighting as well as the HVAC efficiency. And just to sort of give you a preview, in terms of what we've been able to achieve so far, and we launched this program just early this year. From a lighting perspective, with everything that we've done so far, we expect the company to save $6 million annually from the work we've done so far on lighting, and another $4 million in just replacing one building's or upgrading one building's HVAC system. In total, our expectation once we go through the full program and modify everything that we can optimize for Meralco, we believe that it will generate about 45 million pesos in savings on a recurring basis. And I think those savings directly impact us because it's plowed back as a reduction in the rate that all of us as consumers pay. So again, this is something that we're really very proud of, and we hope that we can expand to service the needs of people in all industry, and specifically the real estate industry. So with that, I'd like to close my sort of talk. Hopefully everyone is still awake and I haven't been too boring. At MServ, we would like to really help all of you make smart engineering decisions. And my hope is that one day, regardless of whether it's now or in the near future, we're able to really help you and teach you to do smart engineering. So as I leave, let me just show you a little bit of a video about what our company is all about. And I look forward to talking to you guys in the near future. Thank you and good afternoon.
Businesses are fueled by energy. Energy that powers buildings, supports industries, and connects us to each other. When energy is managed efficiently, businesses can grow. MServ, a wholly owned subsidiary of Meralco, offers end-to-end energy solutions to businesses that demand the highest quality and value. MServ provides two particular services, namely strategic load-side outsourcing and energy efficiency services. Under strategic load-side outsourcing, we offer engineering, procurement, and construction of electrical facilities. Our services include design, civil, electrical and mechanical works, procurement, installation, testing, and commissioning. Meralco Managed Services. MServ provides operation and maintenance of a client's new or existing electrical equipment, power quality and power factor audits. MServ can perform power quality and power factor audits that regulate and optimize the energy output that is generated from your electrical systems. When it comes to energy efficiency services, MServ offers lighting efficiency programs that include design, procurement, and installation of energy-efficient lamps, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. MServ provides HVAC services, including district cooling solutions, which provide structures with cooling capabilities that are more efficient and energy-saving than most existing AC systems. Electric vehicle solutions. MServ delivers service design, leasing, operation, and maintenance of electric vehicles and charging stations to support your transportation needs. In 2013, MServ came to the North Luzon Expressway with the proposal of energy-efficient lighting, providing the 84-kilometer world-class expressway with the latest in energy-saving technology.
One of the technology that MServ has proposed is the use of the LED. It was actually a good proposal, and that's why we applied and we accepted the proposal of MServ. With the savings that we were able to derive from the proposal, we were able to channel some of the resources that we were able to save.
One of MServ's key projects was the provision of end-to-end energy solutions to various parts of the Ciudad de Victoria, a 75-hectare tourism enterprise zone by Iglesia ni Cristo, home to the world's largest indoor domed arena. The scope of work included testing and commissioning of various key electrical facilities, HVAC servicing of the Philippine Arena's facilities, and the provision of a complete energy solution package for the 20,000-seater Philippine Stadium and the 2-story Philippine Sports Center.
What we are doing here at Ciudad de Victoria is a once-in-a-lifetime project that showcases the best of the Philippines. Hindi ito madali. With my dealings with Meralco, I found out one of their subsidiary company, MServ, which provided me with all the peace of mind, with all the technicalities, that gave me all the solutions that we needed. Plus, they tailor-fit all our needs. And may malasakit ang mga tao dito. So they will do whatever it takes to deliver on their promises.
So why choose MServ? Because we offer our customers 3 Ps: people, pricing, and partnership. MServ's teams are directly managed by senior engineers that have over 20 years of experience, know the best practices, and are considered experts in their respective fields. We offer you competitive pricing that ensures the highest value for your money. And we treat each project as a partnership, placing strong importance in providing value to our customers.
We at MServ place the highest importance on our customer partnership. Our end-to-end expertise gained from more than 100 years of Meralco experience ensures that our customers get only the most cost-effective, highest quality, and most reliable power services.
Energy is fuel for growth. We'd like to be your partner in making your energy work for you.